So welcome and hello everyone, my name is Antihero, and welcome back to our Daemon Blackfyre, Blackfyre Bastardry Let's Play. A playthrough of Daemon Blackfyre, of House Blackfyre, in his quest to claim the Iron Throne, in which he succeeded. And where we last left off, we married Daenerys, our sister, wife. To be happy about it seems kind of wrong, but yeah, you know, from a Targaryen perspective and from the chronological perspective, Daemon was in love with her, so it's totally a fair thing to do. So what we want to do is immediately hold a wedding feast. I have given the orders for a grand ceremony and feast to be hosted in King's Landing in honor of King Daemon Blackfyre and Queen Daenerys Targaryen's wedding. Let preparations begin. We don't want to ransom all prisoners. I went through the plot screen, the known plot screen, and try to gain some money. There wasn't a lot there, so we'll keep it off for now because we need the money, especially with all this marrying of sister wives. We will need the money to hold the feast. We can create the title of Summerfield. Do we want to do that? It's a Duke tier title. We already have High Lordship, the High Lordship. I don't want 3 and then find out. I forgot the number. I'm sorry, but and then find out. You know, like, oh wait, actually, I cannot have that many titles. Too many duchies held, and I will have to give it away to one of my kinsmen. And while I want to do that, because it's the RPG thing to do, our relationship between Daemon and Aegor Bittersteel has worsened. Moreover, what will happen is that he will get into continuous wars, and here is where the game mechanics kind of, you know, screw things over, screw things up on their end. And Paramount Arian of the Stormlands will just continuously, relentlessly attacking Summerhall and Blackheart. So yeah, we don't want to do that. So let's get the game running. Exceptional ruler, yes. Grand Sahara to birth, we don't want to know about that. So Darrenfor has disbanded. We do want a faction disbanded. We would like to know that. Grand Castle, no, we don't want to know that. So yeah, kind of what I wanted to do in this one is see if we can somehow three things, yeah. But I'm like a divergent thinker, so which basically just means that I hop from one thing to the next, or make like ridiculous associative pathways, and people, you know, end up not understanding why I came to think about something. Aegon is our heir. Prince Aemon is his twin brother, not our heir. He's arbitrary. He's ruthless. Our heir is ruthless. Apart from that, has pretty decent stats. What we want to get, however, is the formidable fighter thing, formidable fighter trade, and we will not be able to get that from our 2 eldest sons. So what we perhaps want to do, we want to keep them unmarried. So judging Daemon, looking at the arbitrariness and ruthlessness of his 2 twin boys, his eldest sons, will perhaps decide to appoint them to the King's Guard. They have to be 16, a marshal of at least 12. So we'll see what happens. We also will have to check if we can perhaps get a better fighter in, because we're only a skilled commander, and somehow our trades are not paying off for them. Perhaps also because they are ruthless, because we forced them to train and made them ruthless. It's very good for dual skill, for the dueling skill, but would rather not have them become our heirs, because people just don't like them. It's like a -10 to general opinion, arbitrary, another -10 to vassal opinion, so that's a -20 already. Then we have him, he has -10. Apart from that, he's pretty okay, he's pretty decent, but we cannot really. Do we want to associate? Yeah, we want to. Great. We want to command our household guard, and we want them to improve my levies. We want to train the peasants. So yeah. So we're holding a wedding feast, so that's that. So appointing to the King's Guard might be an option for our kids. We will spend enough to make a knight. We will spend lavishly, but we don't want to. We I don't like you either. I don't like you either. Oh my god. The defiance! Okay, I'm gonna do something. We're gonna go to men who are not married, not a ruler, great house any, doesn't really matter. Yes, my culture, my religion, my any culture. We want the best fighters of part of a realm, and we want them to have good traits. Skilled. He is already Master of the King's God. He is envious, shy, just, diligent. So we can either try to get them into our court by inviting them. Selfish. We want someone with perfect traits, to be honest. Who has like a decent chance of turning our boys into great commanders. Kind, gregarious, paranoid. Do any of these people actually want to come to? I don't think they will. Okay, that's just that. So yeah, we married Daenerys. We've got those succession issues to solve. Kind of already do set into motion succession issues. I'm sorry for my English there. We want to kind of already resolve any problems we might be having in the future, especially considering we don't have technology to solve, like for instance, long range penalty or short range penalty. The negative traits they have might invariably impair the first few years of their reign. There's going to be a lot of claimants. So yeah, aside from like deciding whether or not we should appoint Aegon and Aemon to the King's God and kind of get them out of the line of succession, for instance, Daemon, who's also ruthless, a homosexual poet. So it might not be a good idea. We would need 3 slots. So we'll have to see what we're going to do with that, like how they turn out. He is also ruthless, so perhaps it doesn't even matter in the end. He has no formal education, somehow. I'm not sure how I did that wrong. So apart from that, in this episode, we want to attack the Reach, and we're gonna wait for the feast to finish. Lord Orland of the Crossing has provided me with proof the Lord Commander Cameron has been viciously slandering me. I wouldn't be surprised to keep his information to myself, not upsetting anyone. The wedding day is upon us, and soon I will be wed to Queen Daenerys inside of all the lords of the Iron Throne. We cannot cancel the ambition to acquire a dragon egg yet. Okay. So, yeah, after a wedding, here I stand before the gods to take up the holy vow of marriage with Daenerys Targaryen, my lover. The great lords and ladies of the Iron Throne look on, as I drape the arms of House Blackfyre around my bride, which is so symbolic, since she's Targaryen. We are the laughing dragon. My bride to finally see our marriage, and now for the feast. Wonderful. Everybody's enjoyed it. Lord Simon spoke up and told everyone how great the food was and entertainment at the wedding was. I was really glad someone was kind enough to say something nice about it, given how hard I had worked to ensure that it all went smoothly. He is from Valerian. We like that. He's also a High Valerian. We have Saltigars in Claw Isle. We might want to consider, like, if they have anyone after mending the schism, or unless it's not possible, we might consider like marrying into House Celtigar and House Valerian. That was well spoken, Lord Simon. Thank you for honoring our ethnical similarities. The wedding feast was turning right raucous. The wine was flowing and all the guests were up and dancing. Sir Brian and Jocelyn seemed particularly enamored and were soon seen leaving together, presumably to be a more private location. Good for them. I could imagine that, like, a wedding in which his sister is married to her brother would say, like, well, anything goes here. The feast is winding down, and now only the bedding remains. Daemon and Daenerys are stripped of all garments and by the revellers, who make many a bawdy joke along the way. I would imagine this to be so. They are finally bundled into their bedchamber, where they are finally left alone. A fine tradition. They shall be battered. So, give it one moment. Let me light a cigarette. Okay. Sir Magar of Dorne. Magar of Dorne has cut the throat of one of my servants. Oh my god, this is so nice. Sir Magar cut the throat of one of my servants when a clumsy man spilled wine all over his garb. He is apparently in Dorne under Franklin, my nephew. He's Martell, but he's like the one son that Daenerys bore before she was, you know, properly married to me. So we have to do this. We cannot kill him because we're honorable, but that's cool. It's cool. I won't do it. He apparently cut the throat of a servant, so what we can do is imprison him. He will have an opinion drop of -50 for 24 years. For 10 years, I'm sorry. What am I saying? No. It's 12 months times 10. So that's 20 years. For 20 years, we will hate our guts, and he kind of likes us now. Would you invite? No, he would not. Lord Florian, -10, 5 years, 5 years, 5 years. Lord Paramount, -10 for 5 years. So for 5 years, we will get a -10. But we would also gain, we have 50% chance of getting just, which would offset that by +10. And after that, we will get a net bonus of +20. After 5 years, the tyranny penalty drops. Are we already a tyrant? Yeah, we are. This would give me arbitrary and bribe the servants, and we might gain cruel, which would result in a -10 general opinion, a -10 vassal opinion, a -20. Like, he is a claimant, you know. We are honorable. We are ambitious, just, honorable, proud, wrath, brave. We already hate his guts. Like, in the history, he together with Baelor Breakspear, killed our entire army. So we would say imprison him, because our vassals, they like us a lot, but we would, please give us the just rate, please. No, we didn't gain just rate. God damn it. I'm sorry for that. The morning after the wedding feast, so you will see minus... It doesn't say anywhere. Tyrant, okay. I had great fun and so did everyone else, so we gained prestige for that. And they gained prestige for that. We didn't gain a just rate. That is unfortunate. We weren't just, however. So, a vacancy has become available in the King's Guard. 7 swords must guard the king. You must choose a replacement. Right now, we have the White Book. We have 3 members, so we have 4 places. Bring me the finest knights of the realm. So we would want to keep, we have 4 slots available, we would want to keep that for our sons, because, like I said, we might want to remove them from the line of succession. Sir Lauren of the Iron Throne is a Kingslander. He's a skilled fighter, he is stubborn, family person, cynical. He is a battlefield terrain master and a flanker, and 15 a marshal. Pretty good. Yeah, +70 when flanking. So he would be a decent choice. He's ambitious, diligent, temperate. He comes not from a great house. So I would prefer him. He is of Hawthorne. He has no he's the only one who's House Hawthorne. He's a Westerman. He is strong, a skilled fighter, but low martial. And then I would be like, nah, none of these men should guard me. So, what we want to do now is, as I promised, attack the Riverlands. But before we do that, let me see if I have anyone. She is betrothed. So yeah, so I had this issue where the betrothing system didn't work. That was because one of my messages was disabled, I think. So I hope it would turn out better this time. Do we have anyone else who could possibly make you into the better person? Kind, 17, 18. I would like him better. 20. She has no guardian, but she will need a guardian. That's cool. Then we will take a look at Targaryen house. He already died. That's why the faction is banded. He died. So now they all have claims. Riverlands waters. She might also gain the claims, regardless of the fact that she's a little bastard. So he died already from severe maiming. Princess Shira. They have one daughter, arranged betrothal. So yeah, we would want our main hand. No, we want. She's 1 year old. Our youngest son. Our youngest son is Aerys, Prince of the Iron Throne. Our son. Arranged betrothal. Aerys. Yes. Okay. Maega. We don't have any daughters to marry, so that's unfortunate. Also betrothal for Little Ravella Waters. Aerys is already going to be married. Arian. That's okay. I don't mind that. So that's 2 more. 2 down. A lot more to go. As long as these people keep spawning and we can't kill them. So now we'll turn to internal affairs again. We cannot offer Lord Paramount Edmund Tully. We cannot offer him vassalization. And somehow he got he got out under the fold, so he escaped. He escaped from being our vassal. So yeah, we're gonna attack him. I already sent my man here, my private army, which remained after the Blackfyre Rebellion and were event spawn troops. But we will attack him. They will surely honor our obligations. I cannot be bothered right now because we want the spots, and I think we want to keep an eye on Brynden Rivers. Shara is married, but she has a lover. Brynden Rivers. Normally. She's already married. So in case she dies, and sometimes she does, like, you know, it happens. We want to appoint him to the King's God, because he will like us better. And, yeah, well, that. Just that. Apart from that, they don't have kids because they are like either septa or sisters. Excellent. Excellent. What we're going to do now is Razorman. Cool. We will send you here. You can defend this. Oh my god! Like, look at the huge stack. I'm checking the supply limit. So that one can go here. This is 28. This one can go here. Why? Oh, it's mountains as well. Okay, you can go here. Okay, they accepted. So that's great. Unmarried heir. Okay, so Aegon and Aemon will both come of age within a year, less than a year. So we want to appoint them to people. Let's give it till July, and then we will get them like a proper educator with a high, like level 5 education skill. Special actions possible. We don't care. We still cannot ransom him. We could call him for trial, could we not? We could castrate him. Release him wouldn't give us anything, so we would just want him in prison. This way he cannot make any more babies. So that's great. Let me check my timer for a moment. And my time is up. So yeah, we're... One moment. So I'm sorry for the bit of a chaotic playthrough this time. We are going to be attacking the Riverlands. We will continue to play, I will be uploading 3 videos. So I will be continuing with another video soon after this one, but the 20 minutes is just 20 minutes, because otherwise the upload time just increases beyond the point that my computer can handle. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Antihero. If you like, please subscribe and like. If you have any comments, please put them down below. And thank you so much for watching. I will be regularly uploading again. I finished my thesis, so thank you for the wait in case you like this Let's Play. And till next time, bye!